is going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Director of Football, Journeyman. Today we're playing Real Madrid, and then we're going to skip the Sir Bruges game and play AEK in our Champions League group. You can probably tell that we've already been beaten by Man City by 4 goals, but we actually played quite well. So that's the disappointing part, is we actually did relatively well and got smashed. So since you were here last, in our 5-1 defeat to Club Bruges, we went and played Sint Trudiense, beat them 2-0, De Gresse and Ligeti scoring. Pretty sure I told you Ligeti was back. Yeah. Then we beat Anderlecht 2-1. It was a very busy first half, and then nothing happened after that. And then against Man City, we were beaten by Kylian Mbappe. Nobody else, just Kylian Mbappe. And we've been on a very poor run of form since. So we got beaten by Westerlo 2-0. We were shocking. Then we struggled to beat Sarang United, who are a bunch of amateurs, I want to say. Semi-professional, sorry. Struggled to beat them, but we did, which is the main thing. And then we lost against Zulte Waregem 2-1. Ligeti got himself sent off, and before that we were on top. He gets himself sent off for a stupid tackle in their box while we were attacking. And the game flipped on its head and we just fell apart. So we go into this Real Madrid game in very poor form. So yeah, that's fun. I'm pretty sure Ligeti came in before the last episode. Ligeti. He's back. So this is the team. This is the team we are putting out there for today's game. We have Dreisen in goal, Mitkov and Gallardo as our wingbacks because Roberto is injured. The two of them are both ex-Atletico Madrid players anyway, so hopefully that'll have an impact on it. De Gresse and Everett continue as our centre-backs, with Greenwood and Sidija as the men in the middle. Ligeti and Barashi as our wide men. Ligeti, I'm going to play him as a winger today, because I played him as an inverted winger recently, and he's fine, I guess. Diallo and Rodriguez play up front today in their normal advanced forward, complete forward. I've tried swapping them around. Tried playing Rodriguez, the advanced forward, Diallo as a complete forward. I've tried playing Jacques up front. I've played Carnevale as one of my strikers. It's nothing's working with the club at the minute. I'm thinking we're going to have to make changes. I just don't know exactly what we do. I'm going to passionately tell them that we are underdogs. They're not happy with that. Should have told them that there was no pressure, but I did that against Man City and we fell apart. So we don't need that up. I'm genuinely just hoping that the AEK game is the one where we get some points, because we lost 4-0 to Man City and AEK lost 4-0 to Real Madrid. So Declan Rice is playing for Real Madrid. Cook is playing for Real Madrid. Gallardo, what are you doing? I didn't actually look to see who's playing for. Okay, still have Tibor Korta. Andy Bishop is actually playing for them. The guy who used to play for, was it Aldershot? Before he went to Inter Milan. That man's career is quite interesting. We're really last line of defending here. I know we're playing attacking. We're just going to play our normal style of football, because why not? Yeah, that is Lewis Cook and Declan Rice. They have an all-English central midfield. And they're playing Declan Rice as a Mazzella. What? Okay. I suppose, to be fair, we have an Englishman in our central midfield as well, but that's interesting. Dreisen manages to keep a hold of the ball. Gonna ask the lads for a bit of creativity. Why is the highlight still going? Ligeti heads it back. Mitkov completely out of position for it. De Gresse, Greenwood, De Gresse, Mitkov, De Gresse. They're moving the ball too quickly for me. Oh, Diallo. Rodriguez! We're winning! Woohoo! Now, I am not going to change how we're playing. Might just go to positive. Yeah, no, it's pointless. Unless we played with 11 men behind the ball at all times. Which I would never do. We're just going to go back to attacking. Danny Olmo scores a fairly instant reply. Yeah, 5 minutes. And of course, dirty Declan Rice gets the assist. Looks like they're trying to play out from the back. Oh, the Ryzen manages to save us in... Olmo has to go off. Send him off, ref. That was... Am I the only one that thinks that was a disgusting tackle? Clearly. Yeah, we've been struggling recently. So, I am expecting a bit of a beating in this game. But it'd be nice if we could do something. So if we could... Like, we scored, so that's more than I was expecting, to be fair. But it would be nice if we could hold them to a draw. That'd be fantastic. We're not going to, but it'd be fantastic. Sadija, Shalarda, who has been quite injury prone recently. He's been himself and Roberto have both been fighting over who's going to spend the most time out injured. Dreisen with the beautiful save. Mitkov just keeps in the ball and the highlight ends. Okay. Should be like, calm down, lads, calm down. Alright, we'll try shorter passing, see if that works. Courtois. I'm actually not pressing Courtois, which I think is something we probably just for lols, we might as well try and close down Courtois. See, does he have a mistake in him? Exposito? Nah, Dreisen's all over that. They've had 2 clear-cut chances and only scored once. If we can get a goal, like, make us favourites to win. Yeah, no, nobody cares. Just try and give everyone a bit of motivation. Since I turned the game. Diallo almost scored. I turned the game off after the Man City game, and kind of regretted it since. Because since I did that, we've not done at all well. Declan Rice. Dirty Declan Rice. Goes and scores a goal. How can Declan Rice play for Real Madrid? Yeah, it is Jonathan Tah. Ligeti's been booked. Ask the lads for a bit of creativity. Digresse, back to Dreisen. Everett, back to Dreisen. Greenwood. Greenwood's supposed to be... Greenwood's a playmaker. Dreisen, what do you do? Why wouldn't... Oh. And this is where we fall apart. This is... I am blaming Greenwood for that mistake. We've only had 3 shots on target. Alright, Rodriguez, you're moving to advance forward. Carnevale is coming on to play as the complete forward, because that's his position. And Coppins is going to come on for Gilardo. We'll make him an inverted wingback, because in the game against Zulte Vargan, was it Zulte Vargan? Whatever game, he scored in one of the games in between, and he was playing on the left at the time. And he smashed one in. Moussa Dembele. Just, yeah, bring on Moussa Dembele, why not? Alright, we lost 3-1. To be fair, it's not as bad as it could have been. And how did... 5-1. Man City absolutely demolished AEK. Unlucky, boys. To be fair, you can't say anything other than unlucky, because it was unlucky. Like, we're playing Real Madrid. Nobody expects us to do anything. I can't believe Arnold Reisen hasn't gotten a cap yet for Belgium. Although his potential has completely died. Oh no. Right. Like I said, we will be back for the AEK game. I'm going to play the Sturl Bruges game offline. We'll come back for AEK because, like I said, it's probably the only time we're going to spend in the Champions League. So it would be nice for us to get a couple of videos with us playing in the Champions League. So we will be back in just a second for that. Don't go anywhere. Right, fellas, we're about to kick off against AEK Athens. It has been 3 in-game weeks since we last played for the video. I did play a game 7 days ago in-game, I think it was. AEK have Radamel Falcao in charge. And as you can see, we are not expected to win this game. So we're proper outsiders for this group. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We did beat Sturl Bruges 8-1 in the game in between. Fofana scored his first goal of the season and then proceeded to score a hat-trick. Nkite also scored. Barashi, Sidije and Carnevale all managed to get on the score sheet. So we go into this game and this is how we're lining up. Is it? Yeah, this is how we're lining up. We have Hector in goal, just because I want to see what he can do. Mitkov and Roberto as our wingbacks, who are now playing as complete wingbacks. Just because I want to try something a little different, because you saw the form we were in. Degresse and Nkite as our centre backs, Fofana and Sidije as the central midfield, Deckers and Brashi as our wide men, Diallo and Carnevale as the strikers. Unfortunately, Rodriguez has an injury for 2 weeks, as does Popovic, but nobody cares about Popovic because he's a whiny little bitch. I have Coppins on the bench in case we need to bring a wing back on. He can play either side, which is nice. So we are going to assertively say carry on where he finished. I don't like that we're outsiders for this game, because we're in a group where we're already fighting for... That looked like it went over the line. I wish there was like a top-down view. We're already in a group where we're fighting for third. So the fact that we're fighting for third against a team who are expected to do better than us, are expected to beat us in the away leg for them, is less than ideal for us. So, but Barashi seems to be up for it. Deckers is definitely up for winning the ball back. Mitkov, Degresse, Deckers onto Diallo. Carnevale scored. He scored an absolute worldie against Sturl Bruges as well. From outside the box. It was beautiful. Oh, but he's managed to score here. Diallo's pass looked like it was inch perfect, but Carnevale was just a little slow getting there, and thankfully their defender gave a bit of a limp back pass to the goalkeeper. Graham Dodds. I'm guessing he's Scottish. I don't want Nkita getting sent off. We've had too many players sent off this year. I don't want more players being sent off. Deckers wins the ball back. We're pressing well. Just wish Deckers didn't take that shot there. Would have been better if he didn't. But we leave him at it, I suppose. He's having a decent game, to be fair. So it's a bit of a change. He had a good game against Sturl Bruges as well. And Hector manages to push that one behind. The fact that Degresse couldn't manage to keep the ball after winning it in a tackle, it's not great when he's our current best centre-back on the pitch. But Carnival does his man. He's all alone and he's... Carnevale gets himself his second of the game, third of the season. Maybe he's discovered how to be a striker today. I am recording. Fantastic. If I wasn't recording, I'd have been pissed. "30 minutes in, we're 2 up. Digresse. Calm as you like. Back to Nikita. Passes to Hector. Back to Nkita. That wasn't great. And he misses the challenge. But Hector manages to push Dodd's shot behind. It's just, we're playing against a Greek team, and I don't think there's a single Greek player in the team actually playing. It's all Brazilians, Spanish, and a Scottish fella. Deckers, after CDJ blocks the pass. Deckers, please for love of Jesus cross. At least he tried. Oh, no, they do. And Luasi? No, he's Moroccan. Do they have? Like, Saeed's probably Moroccan as well. Or Algerian. Portuguese. And he's an international. Alright, we've clicked on people. We might as well have a look. Graham Dodds is English. Played for Everton. Not a bit of Scottish in him. Alright, okay, fair enough. Based on his name alone, I would have thought Scottish. But yeah, we don't get complacent out there. The strikers aren't happy about it, but we can fix that, probably, I hope. Can we? Carnivale is still confused. How... Okay, they have Greek players on the bench. Deckers. Passing it to nobody, where he should have been. Diallo. Carnivale doesn't get there. Barashi is taken down. It's a penalty. Carnivale steps up to take it. And he's got himself a hat-trick. We're winning a Champions League game. Oh, we might make it into the Europa League. Carnivale. They've a fella called Finley Burns. Do AE captains just hate Greek players? Like, I'm not wrong. It is AE captains, right? We're playing against a Greek team, right? Yeah, they're Greek. Why do they have no Greek players? They literally only have... They have 2 Greek players in their first team. One's a substitute striker, one's a sub goalkeeper. What? Oh, Diallo. Diallo! Score! Yeah! Yes! That's why you tell your players to press the goalkeeper. Because with Valentin's back pass, that would have just been left if Diallo... If I hadn't told my players to press their keeper. And Diallo's only made it 4 after the hour. Get in. Diallo to take the free kick. Oh, keeper pushes it onto the crossbar. Carnivale back to Sidije. Up to Barashi. Barashi cuts inside. Puts it wide. Alright, Fofana, you're having a very poor game today. We're going to bring on Julian. To be fair, I say they don't really like Greek players. And I'm looking at the team here and we only have 2 Belgians starting. But we have 2, 3, 4 Belgians on the bench. So, and we just brought a Spanish player on. So, I suppose, yeah, okay, fair enough. But at the same time, I'm not the one making this, the signings. I'm just here to tell the players what to do. Deckers is dying, so we're going to bring on Linghetti. All our changes made. 4-0 up. We would need to have some sort of Clates fall apart in the last 8 minutes for us to lose this. Oh, beautiful tackle by Digresse. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Clates had a stream where he was 4-1 up against Real Madrid after the first leg. Or no, 3-1. And scored after 75 minutes and went, we've won this, and then ended up getting knocked out. So, don't count your chickens before they fuck, my friends. Because you'll end up doing a Clates. Gomez is true, and Hector says no. Inkita, no. Speaking of Clates, tomorrow we're going to have the second episode of the Creator Wonder Kid experiment. So that'll be fun. See who gets on, or who's gone where and done what with their career. 4-0 up against AEK Athens. If we can do this at their place as well, then we're guaranteed at least third spot. Because there is no way they're going to beat Man City and Real Madrid in their final 2 games. I think this group could have been more difficult. There was definitely harder groups. But I think the fact that we got lucky in AEK having a poor game today definitely helped. Yeah, pleased with the performance and the result. Karen Vale, dominating performance. Maybe Rodriguez has completely lost his place now. And Man City smashed Real Madrid 3-0. Not great for them. But we're in there like swimwear. AEK have only scored 1 goal so far. We beat them the same amount of goals that Real Madrid beat them. We're doing good, lads. As you can see, you're still sitting second in the league at the moment. We're only 9 games in. Genk are having a bit of a decent season this time around, which, as you may remember, didn't happen in last season. Anderlecht and Standard Liège have had a bit of a slow start. Club Brugge have picked up their form, which is good for them. We got ourselves a nice bit of cash money, which is keeping the balance alive, which is necessary. When are we going to come back next? I think kind of want to come back for the second leg, because these 2 AEK games are the most important ones in the Champions League group. So maybe we come back for AEK and Man City on Monday, because this the episode's coming up. Yeah, it's the episode coming up Wednesday, so that episode will be Monday. AEK and Man City, as I said, because we're going to be knocked out of the Champions League after these 6 games. Yeah, 6 games. We might as well just show the majority of them. So we'll do AEK and Man City in the next episode. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Share with all of your friends. And I will see you guys, fellers, humanoids, you beautiful creatures, in the next one. Bye!